During each Rosh Hashanah, the blown blasts of the shofar ring in the new year. But the mitzvah of the shofar is not in the blowing, but in the hearing. In order to fulfill the mitzvah, both the person who is blowing the shofar and the one hearing the shofar must have the kavanah, the intention, that they are blowing or hearing the shofar in this moment in order that they will fulfill the mitzvah of hearing the shofar on Rosh Hashanah. Let me emphasize, in order to fulfill the obligation of hearing the shofar, both the one who is listening and the one who sounds the shofar must be intentional, that they are performing their action in order that they will complete the commandment of the shofar. This should be a model for us about how to conduct our lives. Both speech or deed and listening should be intentional. We as a society are very polarized. We are quick to condemn and excoriate. We shut our ears, close our eyes, without consideration for others. Whether we agree with them or not, that is not the way to live. The high holidays remind us that we have the ability to intentionally listen. We can open our ears to curiosity. We can see the love in each other. We can speak with the intention to be heard. At a time when we are forced to be so far apart physically to protect our community, let us strive to work at those things that can bring us closer together. We must work hard so that our words and deeds reflect the values of our tradition. We are taught in Pirkei Avot, Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel omer, al shlosha devarim ha'olam omed, al hadin ve'al ha'emet ve'al ha'shalom. שנאמר, אמת ומשפט שלום shibtu b'sharechem. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel taught, the world rests on three things: on justice, on truth, and on peace. As it is written in Zechariah, with truth, justice, and peace shall you judge in your gates. This teaching helps us remind us that as we are intentional with our speech and deeds, we should use it to build up these values: justice, truth, and peace. We might not agree with each other, but our goals are the same: to better the lives of those in our community. Justice. Rosh Hashanah is called Yom Hadin, the day of justice or judgment. We all equally pass God and are judged. We know that God is a fair and kind judge, and we work to be like God and uphold and promote justice in our world. Let us do our part to make sure that all voices can be heard and celebrated. Truth. The Yalkut Shimoni, a collection of Agadic lessons, teaches us what can be learned from the Hebrew word of truth, emet. Emet is made up of the letters Aleph, Mem, and Tav. First, the Yalkut Shimoni points out that these three letters are strong and firm because they rest on two legs. When you see them written, there's two legs that touch the bottom of the ground. Additionally, they're spread out through the alphabet. Aleph is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Mem is the middle, and Tav is the final letter. This is in distinction to the word for falsehood, sheker. Sheker is made up of the letters Shin, Kuf, Resh. All those letters only have one leg, and they're bunched together in the alphabet. Kuf, Resh, Shin. They're all in order. He continues that truth is hard to attain, while falsehood is readily at hand. I love this teaching. When we do the hard work to ascertain the truth, it is something that is resolute and strong. It has a foundation that can last. Falsehoods, while easily accessible, are flimsy and prone to falling over. Let us be intentional to pursue truth, emet. As I've grown older, I've come to appreciate that often that the world is not black and white, but colored by our own experiences. And while I am far from perfect, I try to remember that there are three sides to every story: yours, mine, and the truth, often somewhere far in between. Let us double check the fantastic claims we hear that describe those with whom we disagree. Let us not simply go for the easy answer, but instead listen, respect, and grow. Peace. Shalom. Many matters are pursued in rabbinic tradition, mipnei darchei shalom, because of the paths of peace. Pursuing peace is incredibly important in Judaism and allows for us to have a society composed of people who disagree with us. Shalom is one of the names of God. How do we pursue peace? There are many paths. That's the word darchei shalom, paths of peace. One is simply to be silent. This doesn't mean ignore an injustice to avoid a fight. No, those are the times when we need to be loud. Instead, it means don't be the source of ill. While a sarcastic comment might be funny at the moment and feel good, the sting it leaves on its target can last a long time, many times years. Let us hold our tongues for the sake of peace. Another is extending the benefit of the doubt. Dan l'chafschut. This means being cautious of jumping to conclusions based on a limited set of facts. It's very easy for us to categorize those who disagree with us as stupid, naive, or evil solely for the reason that they disagree with us. Let us be cautious and judicious with our words. Let us form our judgments based on facts that we have observed and not on assumptions we are certain of because of dogma or rhetoric. May we all have ways of peace enter our lives and provide us solace. We are living in challenging times, and feelings are intense. I pray that we can conduct ourselves with intentionality and kindness. May we all allow ourselves to be heard and to hear others. Let us be strengthened by the divine to be able to pursue justice, truth, and peace. Shana Tova.